Hi guys. Whoa, sorry. I am jacked. Especially for a person that's only gone once this week because your girl is injured. Let's not talk about it. I'm a little bit emotional about it, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, I want to speak about instant gratification because I find so many people like go down a shame spiral of, oh, I'm aware of instant gratification, but I keep falling into it and all these things. Yet, probably about like 80% they're actually doing what they need to be doing. We as humans are literally wired for instant gratification. This is what not a lot of people know. We are wired. We are born with instant gratification, like our limbic system in our brain, strong, right? We are wired to want instant gratification over something that is hard, okay? The idea that we need and what everyone needs to actually be doing is strengthening the prefrontal cortex. And I just find that so many people don't understand that. They don't understand that we are actually wired. So when they fall into instant gratification, it's, oh no, I should have known this and I should have known that. And then they spiral for like 5 days going into instant gratification because that's what makes them feel good because they're emotional. And then it goes down, then they start over and then it happens again and they start over and it happens again. And I just think it's so crucial for people to know that we are wired. We need to understand that we are wired for instant gratification. It is whether there's two options here. You can stick to instant gratification and stick to that life that you want instant gratification all the time, blah, blah, blah. Or you can pick person B, where yes, I'm aware of instant gratification. I will probably still give into it because even me, I know instant gratification. I study it, I use it, I coach it, right? I even know that. I will still fall into instant gratification. This morning, I'm injured, okay? I am currently doing a little habit series on my Instagram, and it's 30 days, one habit. So I'm going to be showing you literally the truth of what happens when me personally, I go through an actual habit. I have not read my book yet. And my agreement and my intentions for the habit was that I literally do it after my morning coffee. I couldn't go for a walk because I'm injured. I literally pulled my back out yesterday and I could not walk. I could not actually get out of bed. I'm emotional because I am someone that gyms. I am someone that literally gyms, and to have to stay in bed and not do my morning walk, that gives me so much regulation. Okay, I have a decaf coffee in the morning. I'm still in bed. My partner makes it for me. So what have I done? I've fallen into instant gratification. There's a TV there. Okay, cool. I'll turn it on. I'm emotional, I'm injured, I can't get out of bed, so what else am I going to do? Instant gratification for me is the TV. Instantly. But where I clock myself is I only did that for an hour. I clocked myself because I knew if I went over an hour, I was going to fall into not doing this or doing my coaching call or doing my business stuff. That's the difference. I have respect for myself and know that yes, I'm emotional, but this, is what I need right now, but I'm going to clock it. I'm going to be like, well, I only need 1 hour. Okay? So even me knowing instant gratification, being so self-aware of it, I will still fall into it. But I'm very careful with it. Okay? So what a lot of people don't actually understand, again, is we are wired for instant gratification. The question is, so many people ask me, how do I stop instant gratification? And that's the thing. That is the thing. We do not eliminate instant gratification. We can't. You cannot physically eliminate instant gratification. Okay? You can't. And that's not the goal that you should be doing. It's how do you control it? Because that is what we are doing. We are learning to control instant gratification or immediate gratification. We're just learning to control it. That's all we're doing. Because no matter how much experience that you have in coaching instant gratification or being self-aware of it or stopping it, you will fall into it. You will. And that's okay. It is okay. It's okay to fall into it. This morning, there was 2 things that I could have done. There were 2 options I could have done. I could have done an extra hour, and then that would have been my whole day. Done. Gone. Or I do what I did. I got up after an hour, I clocked myself. I know literally that is a tendency for me. I know that once I'm sitting down, that's me gone. But if I clock it, I know that that is where I will stop. Because with me, I actually have to build momentum. When I'm in a slump or, I'm in, a little, I don't know, like, oh, I just want to lay here. I just want to, sit here and, I just want to watch my TV. I just want to watch my reality TV, whatever it might be. I need to get up and build momentum. So what did I do? Did I want to get up after the hour? No. God, no. No, I didn't want to get up. So what did I do? I cleaned my kitchen. I cleaned my kitchen to build momentum, to do the thing that I don't want to do in real time. You need to be okay with the fact that you are going to fall into instant gratification. This is literally what I just told my coaching on my coaching call. So many people will become aware of instant gratification, and in this call, it's on a container that I'm redoing, so I'm refining it, and it's called Discipline Hub, and it's why people aren't disciplined, and instant gratification is one of them. Okay, so instant gratification, like, so many people think that, once you know about it or once you understand, oh yeah, like I can see myself doing that or doing this or whatever it might be, is that people will go, well, I need to eliminate it. And once they fall back into it, they're like, oh, no. It's that all or nothing, right? But we need to give ourselves a little bit of ease, because you cannot go from 0 to 100. You can't. You physically cannot. Mentally, physically, all the things. You can't. You do not, literally, you've never done cardio, you can't go straight into a marathon. You will injure yourself. You'll probably not finish. You need to build yourself up. And I feel like this is where a lot of ego gets into habit and behavior change coaching, because people can't accept that they have to do something so small. They can't. They can't push down their ego to be like, well, I'm only going to have to read a sentence a day to be able to sustain this habit. Because when you build a habit or when you're implementing a habit, you need to understand that there's so much that comes into play with it, right? How busy you are, what's your daily, what does your day look like? What's your stress levels? When do you feel overwhelmed? How do you feel at this time of the day? All the things you need to consider when you are doing it or implementing it. And so many people don't take that into accountability because they're like, well, I can just do it. But another thing that comes into play, instant gratification. You're starting out this habit. It's hard. It's not automatic. It's not habitual. So instant gratification takes over. Oh, well, I can see that that's easier. Like, me and Dan spoke about an example of someone coming home from work and Macca's is right there. Instant gratification. It's there. It's easy, right? That is what instant gratification is. easy, quick fix, yep, all the things. That's your limbic system literally yelling at you going, yes, yes, get it. But when your habit is to get home and make a salad or make something healthy, it's hard. Because first of all, you've only done it for 3 days. So it is actually hard for you. So a couple of things that I want you guys to think about is we want to actually be delaying gratification. So many people speak about this, but I want you to actually think about when you are actually wanting instant gratification, where do you find yourself in an activity or something like that? Where do you find yourself wanting immediate gratification? Because normally when you want immediate gratification or you find a task or you do something and it's actually giving you immediate gratification, you might find that you're actually avoiding something. And it's normally discomfort, which is the habit, which is hard, right? Macca's, easy, okay? So what we actually want to be doing is delaying that. So I want you to be able to clock when you are like, yep, this is me wanting immediate gratification. What I'm going to do is clock it, but I'm actually going to just sit here before I act. Okay, so what that could look like is okay, I want Macca's. Okay, I'm just going to pull over or just sit in my car if you're just sitting in your car. I'm just going to sit here for 10 seconds before I act. Because 9 times out of 10, that urge goes. Have you ever thought about when you've craved something? So let's say, you're in, you're somewhere, out for dinner or something, and you're like, I want a Kit Kat. But because it's actually not there, you actually forget about it in 10 minutes, right? You've got distractions all over you. You've got your friends talking to you. You've got all blah, blah, blah. You've got distractions. So that urge actually goes and you forget about it. That just proves that if you do not go to that urge automatically and instantly that second, it will go. Hence delaying the gratification and why it works. So what you can do is clock when you're like, yep, that's going to give me immediate gratification. Clock it, be self-aware of it, understand it, and then actually delay it. Go for this week, next time, next task I do, if it brings me immediate gratification and that's me searching for it, I know I'm going to wait 10 seconds and then act. And if that's falling into that instant gratification, hey, we're only learning. We can't be perfect like that. Being perfect doesn't even exist. Okay? So that's a task that you can do. You can also use immediate gratification because, again, we're not eliminating it. We are controlling immediate gratification. So what you can do is actually bring instant gratification as a reward. So let's say that you do 30 minutes of your assignment that you need to do, and then a reward, let's just say, hypothetically, is scrolling for 5 minutes. But that's the thing, it can get very, very dangerous because you can really tie into that immediate gratification, so that reward of scrolling. Because once you scroll, you get that dopamine. Your environment is number one to success. So if you're wanting to be, you want to have a career, you're going to hang around people that have a career, right? Or want the same thing. You're not going to be around someone that doesn't have a career, okay? Not to be rude or anything, but it's true, okay? You're not going to do that. So therefore, you need to create an environment that supports you and your success. Meaning habits, instant gratification, all the things. So actually eliminating your distractions in your environment. So this might look like putting your phone in another room, which I, hands down, love that. I do it all the time. If I'm doing work and I'm really I can just tell I'm clocking out, I would put my phone in another room, because I will find that I will pick it up, look on social media, all the things, then go back just to get that hit of dopamine, because this just isn't doing it. Okay, so what you want to do is, eliminate distractions in your environment. That can help instant gratification, hands down. So those tips actually work. They're the tips that I use personally for me, because still, like, even though I know about instant gratification and I know what gives me instant gratification and all the things, I find that I still will go into them. Everyone will, okay? And that's okay. It's just about clocking it and understanding where you are actually getting instant gratification automatically, okay? And instantly, and all the things. That doesn't serve you. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day, and I hope you loved this YouTube. Just let me know if you have any questions, just comment below or DM me on Instagram. And if you want me to speak about anything in the next coming days, by all means, send it to me, because I will be very regular on this YouTube. It's just going to be short little clips, just to like blurt it out to you guys and give you as much value as possible. So have a lovely day, guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I will see you in a couple of days.